everyone, this is Ro and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I will discuss and answer the question, why the UK? So if you're interested, please do keep on watching. So last year, 2020, we'll consider it as our year. It was a year of a roller coaster of adventure and emotions, but that's a different story for a different video. But yeah, when we got settled and we went to Utah, Charles and I asked each other what's next, where to next. Like, we've been saving a lot of money, but we do not have a goal as to where to invest it. Like, we have investments on the side, we have our stocks, our mutual funds, we've been trading crypto and forex, but that's money that we are willing to let go or set aside. It's a portion of our savings. And we've been working so hard, making a lot of money, and then we asked ourselves, where are we going next? The pandemic changed all of our plans. So I asked Charles, what does he want to do after this trip, after working in the US? And he only said, I do not want to stay in the Philippines. So trying to align what Charles wanted and what I wanted, I've laid out some options for Charles. By doing that, I did some research on what to do next or where to go next, and that's where going to the UK was starting to become part of the picture. In doing that research, I had to take into account everything about us. The courses we can take that's related to what we've been working on and what we studied previously in university. Our budget, that's actually the number one thing you should think about first. In studying, Charles and I didn't want to go in depth with anyone or someone else anymore. So whatever we're gonna spend in country we've chosen, that's all of our money, all of our savings, money we've really worked hard for the past few years. Charles and I actually applied to schools in these 4 countries: the Canada, the US, Australia, and the UK. The costs I'll be sharing with you guys is the average cost for international students before scholarship, with no living expenses yet and other expenses that may come with your school, like transportation, books, etc. This is just the base tuition fee. So let's start with Canada. So studying in Canada for a postgraduate degree program or a master's program usually entails studying for 2 years. At an average, it will cost you 27,397 Canadian dollars for a 2-year course. In dollars, that's 20,747 US dollars, or in Philippine pesos, that's 1,037,350 pesos. Next is the US. So you have 2 options. You can either do a 1-year MBA program or a 2-year MBA program. So Charles and I actually applied for a 1-year global master's degree program, and the average cost of taking a 1-year MBA in the US is around 50,000 US dollars, or for a 2-year MBA it's 100,000 US dollars. So that's around 2.5 to 5 million pesos. Now our third option was Australia. In Australia, the school we actually applied for will charge us 54,000 Australian dollars. That's roughly around 40,000 US dollars or 2 million pesos for a 2-year graduate degree program. Lastly is the UK. So in the United Kingdom, unlike the previous countries I have mentioned, offers programs or master programs in Masters in Business Administration, Masters in International Business, or Masters in International Hospitality for only 1 year. So in the United Kingdom, the fee actually depends on what kind of school you're studying or where you're studying. So the cost averages from £10,000 to £46,000 depending on the school you're at. But in my school, where I will be staying at Leeds Beckett University, The tuition fee for a 1-year Master's in Business Administration program is £15,000. Or in US dollars, that totals to $20,700 US, or in Philippine pesos, that's 1,035,000 pesos. But again, this is before scholarship and other discounts that you can get as an international student. So unlike the US, United Kingdom, Australia, and Canada offers a lot of scholarship opportunities for international students. It's hard to get it in the US unless you get it from your home country. Going back to our options, number 1, Canada. It will take you 2 years to finish a graduate program, but for me, I think it is worth it if you are actually thinking of settling in Canada, since it will open a lot of PR schemes, a lot of ways to settle in that place if you study there for 2 years. Number 2, the US. It is pretty expensive, but if you have the American dream and the money, go for it. Number 3, Australia. It is pretty expensive as well, but just like Canada, if you're planning to settle there for a long time, it is very much easy for you to get a job in Australia once you finish a degree in Australia as well. Lastly, the UK. So after applying and getting a scholarship in Leeds Beckett University, it was within our budget. By our budget, meaning we can pay for the tuition fees ourselves and still pay for our living expenses for 12 months while we're studying. So yeah, we chose the UK because it's within our budget. It's cheaper and it takes a shorter period of time to study, because for us, time is gold, especially now when things are uncertain. Another reason why Charles and I also chose the UK is because of the 2-year postgraduate scheme that they just recently opened up, where you can work wherever you want in the UK for 2 years after graduating. I applied to these schools and these countries very early. That's why right now I'm sharing it with you, because it's September and the schools in these countries are actually opening applications for the next year's intake and for the January intake. I actually didn't care much about school rankings or the school name. We've learned that student welfare is more important than university rankings. We have been offered by different agencies to apply schools in different countries, but that will entail us paying them to submit our applications to their partner schools. Well, you can directly apply to the schools. That will make it much easier and cheaper, but we had someone to back us up during the application process, and that is UKEAS Philippines. Shout out to Belle. They are amazing, guys. I will highly recommend them. They will not charge you for their amazing services, and they will be with you every step of the way. Belle, imagining that during that time we were in the US, she was in the Philippines, the time difference, but she was able to help us out every step of the way. From the orientation, she asked us what we wanted, where we wanted to study, what were our preferences, our experience, our background, and our budget. And from that, she gave us a list of options in different schools in different countries. Again, thank you very much to UKEAS and Belle for being the bridge of me, Charles, and the UK, for helping us choose the right path and the right school for us. They don't just offer applications in the UK, but they actually have a lot of partner schools around the globe. So why don't you reach out to them? They have a chapter all around the world that you can reach out to. If you made it this far and want to know more about me and Charles's journey here in the UK, please do click that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Much love!